Hi guys, here's Eva. Welcome back. Today we're going to have a short but effective animal flow training. So we're going to see together some of the basic elements of animal flow. We are starting warming up our wrist. So let's just sit up comfortably and start to have some deep circles on your wrist. Also being aware about your fingers, the rest of your arms, and just have a slow, gentle circles to start mobilizing the wrist. Reverse to the other way around. And then extend the arms forward. Keep your core locked, your posture lengthening up your spine. Rotate the shoulders back, spread out your fingers wide, and just then imagine to press a wall in front of you, round the spine a little bit, locking your core, squeezing the belly button in, and push all the way forward. Then inhaling, pull it back, protract your shoulders blade, and exhale, push it out again. Inhale, pull, and exhale, push. Inhale, pull, exhale, push. Continue doing the same on your tabletop. Inhale and exhale, push, creating a big curve into your spine, separating the shoulders blade. And inhale, pull, exhale, push. One more in. Exhale. Let's now neutralize the spine. Keep the shoulders away by the ears. Keep your core locked and active. And go on the fingertips, lifting the wrist and your palms from the floor and down. Up and down. Up, the elbows remain straight. So we're just focusing on the hands movement. 3 more. 2 and 1. Now remain with your palms on the ground. Rotate the hands out to point the fingertips towards the knees. And let's stretch our wrist and forearms. Inhale, slightly shift the weight forward. Exhale, shift it back. As we're going to almost sit on our heels, but we want to keep the palm fully on the floor. Return forward, so create a gentle swing. Inhale. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale. You can also tuck the toes to create a little stretch at the base of your toes as well. In. Out. One more in. And out. Let's remain here. Going to press quite heavily at the base of your toes. And slowly lift your palms from the floor. Let's return. And then just imagine to have that stressing ball to squeeze. So spread out the fingers and squeeze it into the palms. Out and squeeze. Out and squeeze. And you can just go faster. Moving out the arms to the side. Keeping the awareness on your postures. Up. Keep squeezing. And front. Out. Front. Up. Front. Last 5 seconds to the side. And let it go. Have a little shake. Then interlace your fingers together. And again, come back into a deep circle. Reverse to the other way around. All right. and let it go. Nice. Let's start in our tabletop. So hands below the shoulders. We can get the measure here from for our beast pose, the first position that we see today from animal flow. Bringing our forearms to the floor, we bring the knees lightly touching the elbows, so just getting a little step forward with the knees. And then extending the elbows again. So the knees are not completely below our knees line, like that, but slightly forward, like a couple of centimeters. Our toes remain on the floor, engaging a bit our ankles. We inhale deeply. In exhaling from here, squeezing the core, lift the knees. It's really just a little bit from the floor, never lift too up, raising up the pelvis. Keep it pretty close to the floor. Just remain here for a couple of deep breaths, so keep the awareness to the entire body. You can create a little swing, a little weight swing again, shifting forward and backward, but trying to keep the same level of your pelvis, so do not lifting or moving out so much. Going to put all the weight on the wrist. And as we're moving forward, step the feet back to reach a high plank. Inhale. Exhale, lift the pelvis as you want to go towards a downward facing dog, but we keep the ankles really active and the heels up, lifted from the ground. We press the arms and shoulders against the floor. We look towards the toes. We keep the head relaxed, heavy, and we slightly bend the knees. Keep breathing, remaining active, pushing against the ground. And from here, bend completely the knees, starting to rotate slightly the hips. So the knees are looking outside of our arms. Look towards the toes again, sit on the heels. This is our loaded beast. We inhale, lifting the pelvis again. We can make one step with the hands to go a little bit more far, creating space, rounding the spine. Exhaling, shifting all the way to bring the pelvis towards the ground, rotating the shoulders back, looking up. We're performing our wave unload. Let's inhale again. Remain active, pressing against the floor. Bring the chin to the chest, exhaling, push to return and reversing the movement. Slightly stepping the hands back if you need to adjust, and sit again into the loaded beast. And we are warming up the entire body. From here, you maybe feel your legs already, your quadriceps, so lift the hips. And just go again, slide the hands a little bit more forward, create a nice wave in motions into the spine, lower the pelvis, rotate the shoulders, look up, inhale. Keep your glutes active as well. Exhale, chin to chest, push, return. Loaded beast. And one more time, lift. You can repeat it for several times if you want, finding your own rhythm. And then you just have a step with your feet to readjust into your beast posture. Release the knees and relax for a moment. So this is already a lot. Shake out your wrist whenever you need it, so you can have a little stretch. You can bring also here the back of your palms, the back of your hands together, pressing against each other. This is a really nice stretch to relieve for a moment. All right, let's come back in our beast. Let's lift the right foot just a little bit from the floor and the left hand. Try to coordinate. So do not do big movements around, but just raise a couple of centimeters from the floor, seeing how the body needs to engage to hold, and return gently at the same time to the floor. So try to go to the other side and move so the opposite limbs at the same moment, and return, and just keep alternating. Keep breathing. Come back to the floor and lift. Left foot, right hand, and vice versa. Keep going. So with this principle, as we have our right foot lifted, our left hand, we perform an under switch. We are turning towards the left, really carefully, keeping up at the weight, at the control. The pelvis remain low, quite close to the ground, and I keep pushing against the floor to support through my arm, through my standing leg, to find myself into a crab position. So I take a moment to adjust my hands, my feet. My shoulders are keep rotating out to open my chest, slightly raising the gaze and pointing my sit bones towards the floor. Still, I'm pretty close to the floor, but active and pretty engaged through all the body. My feet are completely grounded. And I want to come back with the same side, so doing the same movement, returning, reversing. So I lift my right foot and my left hand from the crab, returning into my beast with control. So as it's the first time, let's try to go slow. Switching up at the side, left leg under switch. Lift the left foot, the right hand together, and start turning towards the right. Gently land the left foot, the right hand, and set our crab. Let's come back, left leg under switch. And we go again with the right leg. Right leg under switch, coming back. Left leg under switch. Return, left leg under switch. Now we just keep going to the same directions without coming back. So we take our right leg under switch. From the crab, we continue. So switch the leg, take the left to come back. Same way to the other side. I take my left leg to go with my under switch, crab, right leg under switch. So I'm creating a kind of a circle, a continuous circle here to go. Right leg under switch, left leg under switch. You can play a little bit around with the dynamics even here. So, or going as slow as you can to really find the control in the engagement into the body. Or you can go a little bit more fast. Switching up at the direction. And just switching in between. Always have a moment to release your wrist. Do a little bit of stretch or a little bit of shake. If you want, you can take a little bit more of time for yourself, of course, to go and keep playing with these under switches. Another element from our crab. So as we set the crab, we're switching the weight to one side of the body. In this case, we go on the left arm, lifting up the right arm. We keep the elbows close in front of our ribs. We develop our shape from here into a crab reach. We raise up at the pelvis, opening up at the front body, extending completely our left standing arm. Keep looking up. Bring the arm as a frame around the head and look at the standing hand. So keep this right arm bended. And we're getting this little torsion only with the upper part, only with the shoulders. The rest of the body, my pelvis, my belly, still looking up to the sky. Of course, here, if you feel that your heels needs to reach a little bit up from the floor, go ahead, find your own adjustments. And then we just come back gradually reversing. So first from your head, and then pelvis down, hand down. And we're switching side. Left arm, crab reach. Look at the end of the movement to the standing arm. Come back. Being aware about your gaze, your eyes, your breath. And even here, we are just going for a few times. Take your time to explore, to feel the movement, to adjust it on your own body. Nice. And we're just connecting. So from our beast, we return through an under switch. Right leg under switch. 2, left arm crab reach. As we land our right foot, we keep the left arm up. 2, go into our crab reach. Coming back to go on the other side. Left leg under switch. 2, right arm remaining up, crab reach. Let's repeat it again. Right leg under switch, left arm crab reach. Come back. Left leg under switch, right arm crab reach. And let it go. Nice. Let's start into a loaded beast. So from our beast, shift the weight to sit on the heels, keep the knees facing out, move the hands far away, and close the head in between your arms, look into the toes. We want to reach our left wrist with the right knee. So look towards the hands, start opening up the position, shifting the weight as we want to reach a high plank. Right knee slightly touching at the left wrist, really low. Open up the hip, rotating. Push against the floor, engage the core, and develop up at the knee, reaching the sky. Keep the left heel lifted, the engagements on your left ankle, slightly bending at the left knee. Feel your chest opening as it would like to reach at your left thigh. And return, reversing at the movement, right knee to the left wrist. Come back to the loaded beast, landing at the foot, shifting the way back. Switch side, left knee to the right wrist. Rotate at the hip, reach up. Come back. Loaded beast. This is our scorpion postures as we really imagine this leg as the tail of the scorpion that is just reaching up at the sky and having a nice extensions of the body. So get fun to repeat these for several times as well. Switching up at the dynamics if you want. Loaded beast. Right leg, scorpion. Come back. Left leg, scorpion. Come back. Super slow, ralenti effect. Switch legs, fast. All right, nice. And let it go. Nice job, guys. Let's have a last movement for today. From our beast, I develop one leg to my side in a lateral way, performing my leg side kick through. With my right leg, bring the left heel, so the opposite foot grounded on the floor. Shift at the weight, coordinating hand to the side of my face to open the elbows out. Pull the shoulders back, open the chest, and just look straight forward on the directions of my legs, pointing at the toes. Keep always the pelvis close, leg really straight and active, and bring it back. Left leg, side kick through, same way, with the same control. Open up. Imagine that someone is taking the pictures of you of the postures, and then return. Get fun to explore your dynamics. Control of the breath. And to let it be even way more fluid, we can get a little kind of a jump in between the shifting of the two sides. So as my right leg extends, return, shifting at the feet, the right toes lands and the left foot immediately lift. And it develop to the other side on my left. Return and out. Directly. And go ahead, taking at your time. All right, and as an ending part, we're going to create a little flow to match all the elements that we have seen until now together. So let's start into our beast. Right leg under switch to left arm. Keep your left arm up. Crab reach. Completing the movement, bringing the pelvis down, returning. With my right leg under switch, I set into a loaded beast, so I'm stepping the hands far away. Sitting on my heels, wave unload, reach up at the pelvis, keep the wave into the spine, lower the pelvis, look up. Coming back to the loaded beast. One step with my left foot just to get closer to a beast. Taking my right leg to extend, develop into the side kick through. And going directly into a scorpion from here. So keep the right leg up, open up at the hip, and raise up at the peak posture here into the scorpion. Repeat the same into the side, kick through, set into the beast. And we're just back at the beginning to switch at the side. So left leg under switch to right arm, crab reach. Coming back, prepare your left leg lifting to set into a loaded beast. Wave unload. Come back. Step now the right foot gently forward to left leg side kick through. Scorpion. Come back to the side kick through. Set beast. And let it go. All right, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm sweating already just with these really short sequences, and of course all the warm-up and the elements of before. So as now you have some of the elements, you have the flow, so you can just play out around with that, with this base. You can also mix and make your own flow and mix the elements in a different sequences. So You can be creative, have fun, and let me know how it goes. And thank you so much for following.